Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. Only shooting stars break the mold.
I fell for you, my nigga, swear I was a fool. Deep down in my heart, it feels so right. I must confess, I fell in love at first sight.
Oh, I didn't time it perfect. I didn't time it perfect. Hold on. Hold on. I didn't time it. Here it comes though. It's gonna come. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Oh, I be gone off that Molly. To sip of that lean, I'm a zombie. My dog really strapped up, probably. We don't wanna fight, we just came to party. Oh, I be gone off that Molly. To sip of that lean, I'm a zombie. My dog really strapped up, probably.
We don't wanna fight, we just came to party. Hi everyone. Now, listen, okay, let's talk about it, alright? I am late. I'm late, okay? Yeah, this stream's... We can't do this again! No! I refuse!
Let's move this over.
Hey, thanks for the Prime sub, Sox fan. Fucking Monk. This is like the Monk. It's like the theme song to the TV show Monk. Turn it off? I'm not gonna turn it off. Hi everyone, it's great to see you. It's good to see you. I know I'm late, okay? I know I'm late and my hair's a fucking mess. My hair's like gross. I'm gross. I got a bunch of mouth wounds. I got a bunch of problems in the mouth. I was just at the mouth dentist. How are your teeth? They're fine. Debridement? They didn't have to debride me. They just cleaned me again. And I got stuff to do next time in like a couple of weeks. And we'll see what happens. But I'm kind of out of it today. I just feel, I don't know why. It's not even because of the dentist. I just feel completely, like totally out of it. They had to descale your teeth. They actually ground down one of my teeth. They did that. Like last time I was at the dentist was a couple of weeks ago. And they filled one of my teeth. They filled a tooth. And it's been hurting ever since whenever I chew on it. And they were like, oh, well, we can fix that. And then they took out a drill and they shaved it back down. Are they supposed to do that at the dentist? They just fill it and then shave it and they're just like trying to approximate the amount. That's what they're trying? Yes? Did it work? It seems fine. Seems fine. Can I tell you, I'm probably out of it because, not for any medical reason, but because I didn't want the nurse to think I was gross. Not nurse, the hygienist to think I was gross. I didn't eat until my dentist appointment, which was at like 3 p.m. So I didn't eat all day until like 4:30, and that's probably why I'm out of it, because I didn't eat until 4:30, and then I had 6 chicken fingers from Raising Cane's, which is too many chicken fingers. So I went from no blood sugar to way too much blood sugar. My blood sugar, the blood sugar. That's not nearly enough light. There we go. You need more nutrients? Hey, I got nutrients right here. This thing has all the calories well, it has 10 calories. It looks like there's nothing in this except caffeine. It's got 10. So this is gonna get me through. You know, that's a lot of energy. That's a lot of real energy that I got. That's a lot of real energy. It's gonna make me feel good. Listen, I'm excited for how it's gonna make me feel. All right, guys. We got a good show. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm almost never late. I stick to my schedule pretty closely, but it was either start late or just don't do the show. And I'm not going to be able to do the show tomorrow. So this was my last chance.
Let's move this over.
And I didn't want to do a 3-show week. I wanted to do a 4-show week, so here we are. So thank you for coming through and watching the stream, even though it is a little late. It's a little late. It is a little late. E. Hey, give me an E. Hey, if you're out there in chat, give me an E. Let me hear it. E. Reactivate E alert. Hold on. Can I reactivate the? Let's see what happens if I reactivate the E alert. Let's see. Oh, nothing. Hold on. No, don't redeem it. Oh, I don't even have the browser source on. I don't even have that in my new OBS since I reset my whole computer. So it doesn't even work. You fuckhead, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I fucked up, okay? I'm just trying to hold it together. Do you guys want to do the hello joke? Should I say hello to everyone? Late streamer, I am. I am a late-ass streamer. Let's do the hello joke, get that out of the way. Hi, Polycube, great to see you. What's up, Surplus Value? Paisley, great to see you. Hi, Aethero. Minty, Classic Mock, Possum Hands, Party Man. Donkey Peppy, Freelance Communist. What's up, Squid Pro Crow? Demeter, online. Crytentin, Fentry, Cyber Arcanist, with that nice Tier 3 flare. Prima Nocta Strategy Guide, same thing, great to see you. Hometown Markup, Afro Gunzo. What's up, Val and PB Liscone? Dirtworst, Lazarus, Magnurus. The Remover, Jake, great to see you. Flat Paddletus, Tuckle Nuts. Hey, man. What's up, Donnie Darko Milicic? Enantiomer, Franco. Jim Bozo, Rub-a-Dub Turtle, great to see you. Welcome in, welcome. We're gonna do Courthouse of Sin. I got a couple of actually things to talk about before Courthouse of Sin. Just like videos, news, things that have been in the discourse that I want to watch on stream. Hello, dentist. I'm not the dentist. I went to the dentist. Owly Oop, Jakey Chains, Cried Tenton. I already said hi to you. Don't get too. Shield R Jaguar. What's up, Jag? Girly Boy. Biscuit Moons, Dr. Pixie. Let's skip a couple. Hey, Classic Mock. Thank you for the gifted sub to I'm late because I killed God. Discourse Dentist. Can I tell you something I was doing it was like a 25-minute drive to the dentist, and without even realizing it, I just spent the entire time driving there saying dentist trying to figure out how to say dentist in Australian accent. I just kept, it was literally like 25 minutes of me driving, and I was going, dentist. I'm going to the dentist. I'm going to the dentist. Going to the dentist. Dentist. It is more New Zealand. It is, and then I started just doing that. Hey, thanks for the gifted sub to Dental Custard. Thanks. Dentist. What's your favorite old newspaper comic? Me? I love Dennis the Menace. Oh, nar. Oh, nar. Dennis the Menace. Love Dennis the Menace. In Adelaide. That is not good. You don't think it's good? New Zealand. Dentist. I went to the dentist. I'm doing it again. I swear to God, this was me in the car for 25 minutes. I don't know what was wrong with my head. I don't know what's wrong with me today, man. I'm on a whole fucking place. I can't stop saying it. Did you not have, like, music? I did have music playing. Or a podcast. I really don't even remember. You got the sickness? You think you can do impressions now? I'm not saying it's good. When did I say it was good? I was saying trying to do... I was saying trying to do an Australian accent. I was not doing an Australian accent. You really need to eat 3 square meals a day? Dude, I got hypoglycemia, okay? I got a major fucking...
Hello, my name is Dan.
Dan!
I'm going to show you something exciting.
Yes,
Do you
Dan!
like popcorn? I know you like popcorn.
Yes, Dan!
I'm going to keep you entertained.
Yes, you
I
are!
love to play football.
Fuck yes, Dan! Yes, Dan! Let me see yes, Dan in the chat. Yes, Dan! Yes, Dan! I know you like popcorn. I do actually like popcorn, Dan. Thank you. Crytenton, and thank you for the tier 3. Thank you. Can I tell you something else? Finish the hello joke. AK, it's over. The hello joke is over. Okay, I can't say hi to everyone. The other thing is the dentist that came in after the hygienist was done had gloves on, but he kept touching me. He kept, like, touching my shoulders and, like, he was, like, rubbing my shoulder, and he had gloves on. And no, not like gardening gloves, but like dentist gloves. You know, like surgical gloves or whatever. And he kept like, we'll get you. He's like, you gotta get those, gotta get an oral surgeon, talk about you gotta get the wisdom teeth out sometime, talk about that sometime. And it is weird, and he did that before and after he put them in my mouth. So, I think he did get a little bit of my own spit on my shirt. I think a little bit, right? You need wisdom teeth out? I don't think so. I think I'll be okay. I know Demi's tongue game where Demi chases the dentist's finger around her mouth with her tongue. Which I don't believe. I'm just gonna be honest, I don't believe she actually does. I do not believe she actually does that. I think it's a very funny idea, but she doesn't actually do that. It's the thing I most believe about her. She does not do that shit. No, man, I don't believe it, okay? I've conversed with Demi. I'm gonna be on Demi's Penis Pump show tomorrow as I'll be the 3rd or 4th contestant ever on the Penis Pump show. What's up, Mr. Goals? First time chat. She just bites it. I'm gonna be on the Penis Pump show. I feel like I have a pretty good read on Demi. She's not chasing the dentist's finger around with a tongue. It's not. Okay? It's not. Sorry. Will you accept the penis pump if you win? Sure. I mean, if she sends it to me, I will display it in a place of honor in my home. I have no problem doing that. Okay. I wanted to talk about this there's a couple of things I wanted to talk about, actually. One is Fallout Boy's performance at the VMAs. I just wanted to watch this on the stream before we get to the Courthouse of Sin. Which and can I just say, welcome to everyone. I'm very excited to be streaming, as always. This is Fallout Boy. Immediately, it's like, what the fuck is what's going on? What's going on with this guy? What's the big idea? What's the big idea? The way that his whole suit shifts. It can't be the David Byrne thing, right? That's too specific for them to have tried to recreate, especially that because they're doing this song. Also, he's wearing why is he wearing Pharrell's hat also? Is this like a reference of, they're trying to reference like a bunch of different musicians at once? He's got Pharrell's hat. He's got David Byrne's suit. He's got Pete Wentz's guitar and the depression of Kurt Cobain. And he's got Rivers Cuomo's t-shirt, like dirty t-shirt that he was horny in. This is the t-shirt that Rivers Cuomo was horny in once. So he's got the whole, it's celebration of music history. It's so infuriating that this is the song. It's so infuriating that this is the song they chose to play. It's so infuriating. Oh, he looks good. That guy looks good. Good fit, dude. Really good fit. Really good fit. Okay, did it sound like he was trying to remember for like 2 full seconds? He was trying to remember how to sing. Like at that, he got it at like there, but it sounded like he was trying to remember how to sing for a second. Sorry, deep fakes earthquake. Iceland volcano. I know the original song also sucks, but this version is so bad. Imagine trying to write We Didn't Start the Fire, but you can only do stuff that happened in the last 18 months that you remember, because you don't have much of, you're not that smart. Oklahoma City bomb. What? I kind of like the original. Billy Joel, you got to give it up for Billy Joel, okay? Billy Joel, listen. You have to give, you got to give roses for Billy Joel for one specific reason, and it's that for 2 or 3 decades, it was the only way that straight guys could listen to show tunes, is by putting on Billy Joel. It was their only way in. And now, obviously, we have any number of ways to listen to them. You can just do that if you want. But, you know, my dad, if it's like 1982 and my dad is 22 years old or something, and he wants to listen to a show tune, he can't do that. Okay?
Cobain, Pokemon, Tiger Woods, MySpace, Monsanto, GMO.
It looks like he's freaking out, right?
Tiger Woods, MySpace, Monsanto, GMO.
Okay. Tiger Woods, MySpace, Monsanto, GMO. Can someone... Hold on. What do we think is the worst line in the original We Didn't Start the Fire? Is there anything that... Hold on. Like, is there anything in the original lyrics that is even close to as irrelevant as the Tiger Woods sex addiction scandal? Like... This is important. That's really important. This is really important. This is really important. No, this is all really important. Maybe Rock Around the Clock is not that important, but even that in the same line, it's got Dien Bien Phu Falls, which is important. Cola Wars? Where is Cola Wars? Is Cola Wars? Where is that? How long is this stupid fucking song? Okay, this is the stupidest one. This is the stupidest one. Rock and Roller Cola Wars, I Can't Take It Anymore. Sure. Okay, maybe in this last one, he kind of started to spin out, okay? Because this one is female space lady, game show, and then I don't even know what this means. I don't even know what that's referring to. Everything else is actually really bad. Have you seen the video where he complains about how much he hates the song? Yeah, he complains about it musically, which is such a Billy Joel thing to do, where it's like, I don't actually care about any of the social commentary, but the melody is so boring. Dang, 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 dang. Like, he's so... And that's what he hyper focuses on. He's not wrong, you know? It's fun, but whatever. We have to watch the rest of it, I'm sorry. I've never actually listened to this. I remember reading some of the lyrics. I remember reading some of the lyrics when this song came out, when the rewrite came out, and I was like, that's so stupid, but I never actually listened to this, and listening to it, it's like 10 times stupider. It's like 10 times stupider than reading it.
Michael Jackson died nuclear accident. Fukushima, Japan. Harry Potter, Twilight. Michael Jackson died nuclear accident.
You know, if I'm trying to,
Santa head.
if they put Santa head into the lyrics, they would improve. They would improve. So here's what I wanted to point out. Michael Jackson died. If you're trying to list out a bunch of fucked up stuff that happened in the last 30 years to point out, hey, bad stuff happens all the time, and you're mentioning Michael Jackson, I feel like there's something else you could mention that happened with him that might hit your point home a little bit more of the, like, hey, don't be cynical, you know, bad things happen all the time. Maybe something else happened. Can I ask you, because I wasn't that old when, life's like this, you. Somebody older might be able to speak to this. When Michael Jackson died, I know a lot of people were acting sad, but the feeling that I got was that everyone was like relieved. That was the vibe. The vibe was like a big relief that now he's dead. Now we don't have to worry about all this stuff. Like, now whatever, we don't have to worry about it anymore. That wasn't the vibe. A lot of people loved him. Maybe listen, maybe I don't know. Okay, but I remember that was definitely the vibe. Okay, so some people do agree with me.
Fukushima, Japan.
I just don't feel like this is that like. I feel like there's about Michael Jackson. You could care. There's like 3 things you can care about that are like socially acceptable to care about. 1, the death of a great musician. 2, the sins for which he will forever burn. And 3, like, his impact on music history. You can't, like, you know, people, the ticket sales, I feel are maybe 4 is like that some people didn't get, like, some people who were looking forward to the shows.
Bobby Peninsula, Cambridge Analytica, Kim Jong-un, Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man.
No. That, I didn't know that was a lyric. I did not know that was a lyric. You gotta be fucking kidding me. That's you gotta be.
Cambridge Analytica, Kim Jong-un, Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man.
What the fuck are you talking about? What? Cambridge Analytica? Kim Jong... This is Fallout Boy, Julie. I'm finally jumping off that cliff tonight. Can we stop watching, please? I'm gonna be honest, at this point, there's no fucking chance that we're gonna stop watching this. There's 0 chance that we're gonna stop. Are you crazy? This is the best thing I've ever listened to. There's another 2 minutes? Yeah, it's a long song, dude. It's a really long song. This is making me think that the old song is also fucking stupid. I'm starting to think like maybe I'm like not judging it correctly. The old one is like way stupider than I thought it was. Explosion Lebanon. It's a shitpost. No, it has to be a shitpost. It has to be a shitpost. They can't be seriously doing this at the VMAs. They cannot be. They cannot be serious. It's not possible. Balloon Boy? Firefest. They put a crazy phaser effect on his voice when he says Balloon Boy? Hold on. Hold on. He better not. No, sorry. That's a Badlands tab. Sorry. I gotta find the Balloon Boy. I gotta find the Balloon Boy. Okay. They do. No, they actually do. They put a weird phaser. They put a crazy phaser. Why would you do that? Well, without that, you would think that it's unnatural to link Balloon Boy to the War on Terror. No, he's not saying boron. He's saying War on Terror. He's saying Balloon Boy, War on Terror, QAnon. Which is bad lyrics. The Boron Terror. Spider-Man's least threatening villain. He's just like made of rocks. Ever Given Suez. That's like not even important. Ever Given Suez. Oh yeah, when there was like a trade blockage for 3 days. It's literally like you would write this if you had only been on Twitter and nowhere else. It cut off all global trade for like a week plus. I don't know how to tell you this. No, it didn't. It didn't. It wasn't. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It had repercussions in the supply chain for months. Who cares? Who cares? I don't care. Who cares? Who cares about a trade blockage? What is this, the fucking start of the Phantom Menace? Are you George Lucas? You're like, oh, everyone needs to see Qui-Gon. They're gonna really get into it up on the and him and Newt Gunray. Shinzo Abe blown away is so good. ISIS, LeBron James, Shinzo Abe blown away. DBJ didn't get a lollipop at the dentist. Dentist the Menace. Venus and Serena. There it is. What did he even say? I couldn't even pick it. I couldn't even pick it out what he said. Somebody, sorry, the line is not actually Metroid, right? Burj Khalifa Metroid? What? It cannot, no, it's not Metroid. It's not Metroid. It's not Metroid. This is supposed to be stuff that happened. This is supposed to be stuff that happened. Why is that the video of all the video games you could pick, too? Listen, I like Metroid. Metroid Dread is really, really good. What the fuck is this? What the hell is this? Fermi Paradox, we haven't even gotten to this, this is a recent event. I don't even understand. It's a really weird reference. But so is Venus and Serena. Because it disrespectfully rhymes with George Floyd. Just throw them all into the same thing. I'm gonna tell you, I think the most offensive thing I've ever seen in my entire life is, I think I'm looking at it right now. I think I'm looking at the most offensive thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Because it goes Columbine, two innocents who died because of the American police state. And then ISIS. And then Shinzo, like a weird fascist prime minister, Meghan Markle, and then like just the framing is so crazy. Everything about it is. We gotta finish it.
Jordan 23, you two killed on TV. SpongeBob, Golden State Killer got caught.
Golden State Killer got caught. Got 2 lines. It got 2 lines. SpongeBob, Golden State Killer got caught. What if the rest of the song was about the Golden State Killer? SpongeBob, Golden State Killer got caught. Patton Oswalt's wife just died, but she gave important evidence that led to the arrest of the Golden State Killer. He probably killed her. What is that, by the way? I've seen that. And I've never asked anyone about it. What is the thing about Patton Oswalt killed his wife, allegedly? What is that? I've never... Who killed her? SpongeBob? She wrote a book about it? She wrote a book about the Golden State Killer. But... Patton Oswalt... Oh, no. It's literally just that he remarried quickly, right? Okay, whatever. That's... Come on, give me a break. Give me a break. That's weird speculation about... People are obsessed with celebrities. He did remarry less than a year later. I don't know how to tell you this, but it's already happening to me. I feel like you definitely reach a certain age at which you're just ready to get married in like 2 weeks. like you get so ready to... What? I'm saying you reach an age. Just look at people, okay? You go through a marriage and a divorce and like you live that whole thing, and then you know what you need and what you're looking for, and you don't fuck around as much. That's what I think is happens. People who are like 20, I'm not saying you're getting married happy hamp. I'm not saying 30, okay? I'm saying when you're 20, you're gonna like date someone for 10 years before you marry them, right? But Jesse, you are 27. Please stop. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about other people. I'm not like... Hold on. Let me clarify. I'm not saying I'm going to marry someone after I date them for 2 weeks. Okay? I'm saying that when I see older people or people who have been through the ringer, they marry each other faster. Jesse, who in chat are you marrying? My friend Nick is in chat. I would marry him. But he's not my type, but I feel like he'd be a good life partner. If we're talking about long-term prospects, and I don't think he would have a problem with me fucking other people. So, like, we would make it work, you know? Why did I didn't mean to go back.
Texas Fair, electric grid, Jeff Bezos, climate change, white rhino goes extinct, Great Pacific.
Climate change, white rhino goes extinct.
Garbage pack, I'm DeLong and aliens, Miles Rover, Avatar, self-driving electric car.
He's so out of breath. Look at him fucking struggle. Dude, look at him struggle.
Eyes print and the Queen died. World Trade second plane. What else do I have to say?
He didn't even get that. He didn't even make that line work. He said World Trade second plane. That's how you're gonna... Sorry, that's how you reference to, like, 9/11? That's how you reference 9/11? World Trade second plane? What? There were more than 2 planes also. There was a bunch of other stuff that happened. This is a real 4.5, 5.5 guy. SSRIs. Did they not get to COVID in this 5-minute song? They had to fit Metroid in there. They had to fit in Metroid, okay? What do you want them to take out Metroid? Yes. You want them to take out Metroid? Or shorten the Shinzo Abe blown away line? No fucking chance is that gonna happen. Metroid Mario. EA MLB The Show. Yeah, just leave it at Shinzo Abe blown. Dude, one of the craziest things I've ever heard in my entire life. This might be my favorite song. YouTube did not kill MTV, by the way. I don't know what that means. Woodstock 99. Oh, God. Good fucking Christ. Tom DeLonge and Aliens. What is the last line? Yeah, World Trade second plane is the last line. Yeah, no OJ Simpson. I don't know what the hell.
Look at that. That's right. Come on to Papa.
Hey, Craig Hogg, thank you for the follow. Tom who? Tom DeLonge. Tom DeLonge? Tom DeLonge? How are you supposed to say it? Also, he didn't mention Cumtown one time in the whole song. You want to talk about cultural influence? That's a really important podcast, okay? That's given a lot of people a really interesting personality. You should include that. I know a lot of people who came out of Cumtown era and they have a crazy, interesting personality. Yeah, where's Chapo Trap House? Put that one next to like Oklahoma City bombing. Because they have had an equally destructive impact on the American populace. It's cool that there are annoying 31-year-olds who are saying the R word again. Yeah, I think Cumtown's awesome. Cumtown's awesome because it's like what if the guys who wrote South Park actually didn't write anything and they didn't make anything and they just basically said slurs at each other? Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be cool if they did that? And then I listened to it for 5 hours a week? Yeah.
It's a Whopper, so it's already fantastic and delicious. You can't go wrong.
It's not a Whopper. This is not a Whopper. It's not a Whopper. It's a different food. It's a different food. It's not a food. Okay. Can we talk about this? This is Mexico.
I'm shipping out.
Oh, we gotta show this on screen. We gotta show that. This is my favorite thing
I'm
ever.
shipping up to Boston. I'm shipping up to Boston. I'm shipping off to find my board and leg.
It's like, dude, I have been thinking. Sorry, not Shoes Robinson. I just saw it on screen. Shield Our Jaguar drew this in the Discord. It's so good, dude. It's so good. I was like looking at this all day yesterday. I just couldn't stop. Like this drawing of Daryl as a sailor's pig. And he is a sailor's pig. It's so good. There's a part 2. So here's the thing. The part 2, I don't really understand. It's the sailor's pig, but his legs are the Twin Towers. Is that what I'm looking at? Like, I don't really understand the joke. I guess it's funny. But Lang restored. World Trade second ping. I'm a sailor's pig and I lost my leg. Oh my god. I honestly I could keep looking at this for the rest of my whole life. It's so good. I could just keep looking at it. Shield, you should just make comics. Because they are so delightful to look at. I was watching the VOD waiting for my Adderall to kick in. I feel like if I took Adderall once, I would ruin my whole life. Like, I would be energized, and I would ruin my whole life. Anyway, this is some guy showing Mexican Congress, or something, aliens.
Vamos a presentar dos seres que fueron.
They're saying we found aliens. Yeah. Real dead alien bodies. Combo Skiller, thank you for the subscription.
Recuperados en Perú en una mina de diatomea. Son cuerpos desecados encontrados entre
I
las ciudades
haven't.
de
People have been talking about this. I haven't actually seen what the alien bodies look like.
Palpa y de Nazca en 2017.
I haven't actually looked at them.
Que han sido investigados profundamente.
They're real.
Tanto por
They seem really. I mean, they
periodistas
seem.
como por
I'm excited to
científicos,
see them.
que hoy aquí van a dar a
Proof of
conocer
alien life. Yeah.
algunas de sus extraordinarias conclusiones. Quiero llamar en primer lugar al investigador Joyce Mantilla.
Are you
que ha
translating?
investigado este tema desde el primer momento. Ya se descubrió.
No, I wouldn't deign
Vamos a
to
descubrir
translate.
en este momento esos cuerpos que, de acuerdo a los científicos que van a declararlo aquí,
Okay.
son
Here's-
seres no humanos que no son parte de nuestra evolución terrestre.
There's the alien body.
Después de desaparecer,
It's
no
on a
hay
pillow,
una
like it's
evolución
asleep.
posterior.
Here's the aliens. Alien mummy. The alien mummy. Bro, what was in that edible? Dude, you gave me. There's too big of an edible bite. I'm turning into Mummy E.T. I'm turning into Mummy E.T.
Recuerda la
Oh,
Universidad Nacional Autónoma
me when thirsty. This is me when I'm a little thirsty.
de México
Chat is really funny right now. Sorry, there's a bunch of really funny messages in chat. I'm just laughing at all. I can't even I can't even read this out loud. It's making me giggle too much. Like it's I can't even read it out. It's too funny. Oh my god.
quien realizó
To sip of that lean, I'm a mummy.
los análisis de carbono 14. Estos seres tienen alrededor de 1000 años de
Come on, he wants a little kiss.
antigüedad.
Come
Es
on.
decir,
Give him a little
no se
kiss.
trata de seres que fueron recuperados
There he is.
en naves que son estrellamientos, sino son
And the
seres
sad
que
thing is
estaban
this could happen to
sepultados
any
en
one
minas
of
de
us.
diatomea.
We could be mummified at any moment.
Es un alga fosilizada con 17 millones de
Cylinder
antigüedad.
head.
Es fitoplancton que abundaba en aquel tiempo y
Have you guys ever seen like a cup of cement? Like a cup of cement that like is at a construction site or something? It looks like that.
parecer se fosilizó y la dieta
And they're in love also, and they're friends. Your concrete is alien. Your concrete is mummy. That's great. Wow. That's so. This is a huge leap for humanity. Hopefully, we will finally reunite with each other as humans rather than stay divided. Here's the actual slides shared. Oh my god. I'm gonna get my dick out. No, I'm not. Why are his eyes quaaludes? His eyes are quaaludes. Oh, come the fuck on.
I gotta jack off right now.
Okay, he does look good here. To be honest, to be fair to me, he does actually look good here. Hold on. All right. Yeah, this is about... This is what I thought. Okay. So, I just want you to look at his rib cage. Look at the orientation of it. He's a slinky dog. He's a slinky dog. He's a slinky dog. It's the rare metals. It looks like canned cranberry sauce. And here are the eggs. Here's the eggs. Oh my God. They named this thing Maria. Victoria Josephina. Can I tell you the only thing more insane than somebody forging this is a Catholic forging this? What the hell? Why? Why would you... Like, why? Well, I believe in the Trinity, but also we should, you know... Oh my God. Is there an official cause of death? Hey, he turned into a mummy. What do you think? Yeah, he turned into a mummy. Yeah, he turned into a mummy. Hold on. I want to look at this before I show it. I don't think I'm supposed to show this, but it's so funny. I think nobody report me for this, okay? But this video is like the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. This is so funny. Sorry. It's like the funniest thing I've ever seen. I'm only going to show it once. I don't want to get in trouble. I'm only going to show it once.
I gotta jack off right now.
All right. No, I'll see you guys in a couple of minutes. Okay. I'll be right back. Hey, I'm joking. I'm not going to jerk off. I'm streaming. I'm in the middle of streaming. I'm right in the middle of streaming. And what is it today? Well, it's a very special day on the Deadblossomjesse stream. Wednesdays. You know what Wednesdays are? I think you do know what they are. It's the Courthouse of Sin. It's the Courthouse of Sin. Welcome into the Courthouse of Sin. Don't fuck with me. Don't frick with me. I'm the judge, jury, and executioner. I will lay out my verdicts, and you will accept them as they are delivered. It's the Courthouse of Sin. Order in the court. Order in the court. Hold on. Order in the court. Okay. Order. Order in the court. We're talking about we're making judgments on things, and we're talking about some Am I the Assholes. I got a bunch of these. And it's time for us to talk about it. What is your ruling on Fallout Boy? We didn't start the fire. It's time for me to deliberate, and I will deliver now my verdict on We Didn't Start the Fire. We Didn't Start the Fire by Fallout Boy. My verdict? Bitch made. It is bitch made. Fallout Boy is bitch. They are a bitch made group of whites. So, we're going to talk about a couple of Am I the Asshole posts, a couple of advice posts. Just anything that was submitted on the Courthouse channel in our Discord. Join the Discord if you haven't. And we're going to start with this one. You love the dentist? This was submitted after I said I was going to the dentist, I think by Wood Elemental. Am I the asshole for making my dentist feel bad? And I want to start by saying, don't be crazy in chat. We are discussing this to come to the truth and the conclusion. The courthouse is a crucible. In it, we burn away irrelevancies. And what's left is a pure product, the truth. So calm down. And don't be fucking weird. No, you can joke, just don't be weird to other people. Okay. I'm having an argument with my mom about this, and I really want to know if I'm the asshole here. I am very sensitive to pain, so after a traumatic experience with my former dentist, I changed to one recommended by my mom. He was kind of a jerk. He seemed like he wasn't taking me seriously, And as I was explaining how I would be willing to pay for more for a less painful solution on my following intervention, he says something along the lines of, "You are a woman, so you need to get used to pain. What are you going to do when you give birth?"
Look at that. That's right. Come on to Papa.
What is he, the village parson? What the fuck is that? Like what? Well, we need to bolster the population of Bavaria. So you have... Listen, you can't... Of course, you won't be able to own property unless you spit her in air. What happens if your husband dies? Then the church takes everything. Give me a... This is crazy. Don't say that. I've changed 2 other dentists that don't take patient pain seriously, but I have never gotten this reaction before. I was furious. I really wanted to make him feel bad, so I look at him and say, "Wow, thanks, I can't have kids." He was obviously uncomfortable and my mom's jaw dropped, but she kept quiet. We ended the consultation there after he apologized, and my mom told me I was a total jerk and I didn't have to do that. And I didn't have to do that. I think it was funny, and I think he will think twice before being smug with other clients. Am I the asshole for thinking he deserved that? No, you're not the asshole. At all. That's my gut reaction. My gut reaction is when a weird older man says a weird older man thing to you, you can basically say whatever you want. Because he's never going to see you as a human being, and you basically have to wait for him to die. And I don't... Listen, maybe sometimes I like to be a little bit more optimistic than that, but it's just such a struggle. It's like such a... You know, I've just grinded out so much time in my life trying to convince older people of things that they're just never going to believe. Like, just live your own life, you know? Like, don't interact with them, right? Sometimes the best thing you can do is indicate to that person that you're unpleasant to interact with, frankly. Hey, if you talk to me, I'm gonna upset you, so stop talking to me. Like, so that's all this is. Now, here's the question. Is this the best lie you could have told? Wow, thanks, I can't have kids. You could say, like, I'm planning on dying in childbirth. I actually think it's good to die in childbirth. Right? It's a direct response. I'm just trying to think, what are other good lies you could tell, or what's a good rejoinder? What's a good witty rejoinder that you could hit after somebody says, "What are you going to do when you give birth?" I actually already had kids, and one of them was you. I'm your mom. That would fuck with him. That would really fuck with him. No, then he'd have to rethink everything. He'd have to rethink everything. My last dentist actually gave me a hysterectomy. Yeah. I think this is pretty good. Listen, I don't have too much to say about this one. I'm going to lay down my verdict. My verdict's coming down. Not an asshole. Not an asshole. Decent lady. Shutting down some weirdo. Okay. Let's see. Here's good. Am I the asshole for asking my therapist if he farted/took a dump? I've been in therapy for about a month because I'm struggling with a few personal issues, major life decisions. We've been doing therapy via Zoom and telephone. My therapist is a nice guy, and I feel that he's been helping. We had a session yesterday, and I asked can I tell you what my problem with therapy... I know I'm getting off the point already, and I'm going to read the rest of this, okay? There needs to be a type of therapist that is mean to you. And they can tell you ahead of time, like, hey, I'm going to call you on your bullshit. But it's not a dominatrix, okay? I'm not saying that's a parent. No, it's not a parent. I'm talking about a very level-headed, normal person that will just be straight up with you and say, sounds like you're acting like a dickhead. Sounds like you're being a dickhead. That's what I need. My problem is when I went to therapy, and it was very helpful to me when I went to therapy, but sometimes I feel like I want a guy that I trust to just say, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay, everyone is saying dominatrix. It's not a sex thing. It's not like a pleasure thing. I'm talking about I need somebody to tell me and just be honest. Hey, I don't want a dominatrix. What the fuck is this? It's not a nuts. No, not stepping on my nuts. What is with everyone? What is with you people? Do you not think women can be therapists? What are you even picking up from what I'm saying? I'm saying I just need it. No, I want to. Order! Order in the court! Order in the court! Don't say I want to get my cock stepped on with high heels. No! Knock it off! Bailiff! Bailiff, take everyone's high heels off. Nobody, no more high heels in my courtroom. Hey, who farted? Don't fart in my courtroom. Who did it? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Who was it? All right. Order. We had a session yesterday. We asked if we could use the telephone rather than Zoom because his connection wasn't good. I agreed. About a third of the way through the call, I heard a fart. A really loud, unmistakable fart, and I know it came from his end of the phone, lol. I was kind of shocked, so I just kept talking, but then a couple of minutes later, I heard some more unmistakable sounds. It literally sounded like he was taking a shit while we were on the phone. At this point, I'm disgusted and annoyed and said, sorry, but are you taking a... I don't know what word this is because this is 5 letters. This is 5 letters, so I don't actually know. Are you taking a shirt while talking to me? He got all flustered and denied it. I said, I heard you fart, and now I hear plopping noises. I'm not an idiot. I told him it feels disrespectful because he wasn't focused on what I was saying, and I feel violated too. Like, what if that's a fetish or something? Okay, you're jumping to conclusions. He kept denying it, and I said, it's fine, but I don't want to listen to your taking a dump, so I hung up. I got an email today saying we need to reconsider therapy at this time because of my behavior. Okay. So, we have to talk about a couple of things. There's actually a couple of elements here, okay? 2 circumstances, and we need to discuss them separately because we only have the information we've been given, okay? Circumstance 1. He's not shitting. And she heard something else. And then freaked out. In which case, I don't know, like... I think I would have the same response. I'd be like, hey, maybe we should have a conversation about not... Because I don't know how to respond when you accuse me of having diarrhea on the phone, and I'm not. Yeah, maybe he was watching a shitting video, right? Or he could have been washing grapes. You should wash your fruit. You should wash your fruit in the sink. So he could be washing his fruit in the sink, and maybe he's rinsing them off, and the grapes are clanging against the sink tub, the tub of the sink. That would have been fine if he was watching a shitting video. He was watching a DBJ stream. I don't shit on stream. I don't shit on stream. I've never shit live on stream. And I'm not going to. Okay? Give me a break. What about your verbal diarrhea? You're talking to somebody with a bachelor's degree in communication. A bachelor's degree in communication. You're gonna say that to me? 4 years! 4 years of communication.
I got 160 acres in the valley.
Okay. Order! 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 Okay. So, in that case, I think the answer is really simple. But let's talk. Can we talk about this? Can we talk about this? What if he had diarrhea? What if he had diarrhea and it would have caused a huge fine? A lot of therapists, they're like, you know, individual. He needed to reschedule. He should have rescheduled. Okay, maybe. He should have excused himself? Well, now you guys are sounding crazy. I don't want my therapist to reschedule. Exactly. 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 Okay? Now, okay, I gotta be honest. There's actually no excuse. I'm thinking about it, and there's actually no excuse. Because either you can just wait 5 minutes to go to the bathroom. I'm not saying that it's a comfortable experience, but you can rush through a shit. And maybe it's not the end of the story. Maybe if you like rush through, it's not the end of the shitting story. That's possible. But it'll buy time. You'll buy an hour. Right? The other circumstances, you have food poisoning, in which case you should not be doing therapy. He should have muted himself. I don't believe that he was shitting. I just don't believe that. I genuinely, like, I can't believe it. Let's see. I'm flush with righteous indignation on your behalf. Okay, calm down. ETA, I'm definitely running this one by my therapist next week's, just so we can have a good laugh about it. Dude, imagine you're on the phone with your therapist and you're like, yeah, and then I read this crazy post about where the therapist was like shitting on the phone. Isn't that weird? And then the camera cuts to the therapist on the phone, completely naked on the toilet. Yeah, I can't believe someone would do that to their client. Like, that's so unprofessional. Mute. Liquid. Just liquid shit. So you were telling me your dad tried to text you this week. You were telling me your dad tried to text you. He's completely nude. He's like sweating because he's got food poisoning. You're telling you, and it's stressing you out that your dad's trying to reconnect. I don't think I could do what this lady did. I really don't think I could do what this lady did. I'm thinking about it now. I'm like, I would definitely not call my therapist out for shitting on the phone. No way. Like, I would not have said anything, and then I would have just never mentioned it ever again and still gone back to therapy with him for 2 years. Like, for sure. I had to leave early on Monday. Did Jesse ever learn what horchata was? Yeah. Watch the VOD. It was actually really good. Let the man shit. I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't think that this is proof of anything. Because I would have the same response if I was shitting. Okay? Alright. I need to lay out my verdict. Alright? Here's my verdict. Alright? Verdict? Don't shit on take 5 minutes. Focus on your shit. People are too comfortable multitasking on the toilet. People are too comfortable multitasking on the toilet.
at that.
I mean,
That's right. Come
I don't know
on,
what to
Papa.
say. I don't know what to say to this, mainly because like if the question is, what if the person was hallucinating? You could ask that about literally any post on this entire website. Like what if they were hallucinating applies to literally any circumstance. Well, I guess then they were hallucinating, right? What if she was the one dookying? Well, then she's at fault. What if I've been hallucinating this whole stream? This would be a good joke would be to like stare into the camera, but I'm not going to do that because I don't have the bravery. Just stare into the camera for like literally 15 minutes. Okay. Next case. Next case. Next case. Next case. Am I the asshole for clapping to the Friends theme song? My wife and I both like the show Friends and periodically watch it together. For some reason I cannot fathom, it bothers her when I clap to the theme song. Really bothers her. The last time I clapped along anyway. Of course, she protested immediately. The conversation goes like this. Why are you doing that again? You know I don't like it. Why does it bother you so much? Because it's corny and I don't like it. She got the ick. What's the weirdest way you got the ick? My husband clapped along to the Friends theme song. Why though? Why at that level? Because I just don't like it. Don't you have pet peeves that bother you? Not really. Nothing has ever... Shut up! This is so annoying. Anytime somebody says this shit, it pisses me off. Do not say nothing bothers you. You are lying. Have some self-awareness. I know shit bothers you. Besides, I like it, and the clapping lasts for 2 seconds. Why should I have to refrain simply because it bothers you? Fine, then I just won't watch the show with you anymore. Yeah. You are being an asshole. All right. This is dude, this is like the most Reddit thing to clarify. Of all the things to have to clarify, this is why you don't post on Reddit, okay? Because you'll have 2,000 people thinking of literally every circumstance in which like a mental disorder that requires me to clap along to the Friends theme song. There is not such a thing. I don't know. I'm sorry, and maybe I'm making a generalization. There is no such thing as a mental illness that causes you to clap specifically to the Friends theme song. Hold on. Let's listen to it, okay? Let's listen to the Friends theme. Just so everyone knows what it's like, okay?
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke.
I did it wrong. I got too excited. I started clapping too early. I got really excited. I actually got really excited. This is, dude. No, this is like when when the lawyer brings in the knife into the... No, it's like the juror bringing the knife into the room in 12 Angry Men, where it's like, oh yeah? And then he brings up the evidence, where it's like, oh fuck, that is fucking really annoying. That's actually really annoying. I hate that you did it wrong. Okay, let's do it again. Let's do it again, okay? You might actually swallow your pen, be careful. I'm sorry. I'll do it right this time, okay? I'll do the song right this time, all right? I'll do the clap, and we'll see if it's annoying when I do the clap correctly and I don't mess it up, okay?
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's
Okay. All right. Let's try it again, okay? Let's do it again, okay? I'm sorry. I was doing it. That one was a joke, okay? Let's do it for real and see if it's annoying, okay? Let's do it for real and see if it's annoying, okay? Just to see if it's annoying, let's check to see if it's for real, okay? No, I'm not going to do it fake on... No, we're going to do it real, okay? I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Everyone, why is everyone sorry? Why is everyone so mad? Everyone is so mad. Do it for real. Oh, this is by the way, this is the most angry that anyone has ever been. Everyone is so angry. This is the most angry I've ever seen chat, like collectively. Okay? I'm glad you're having fun at the expense of your fan base. Okay. We can get back to the story. You have to hurt yourself now. What the fuck? Okay, we can get back. Press 1 if you want to get back to the story. And press 2 if you want me to try again. If you think I can get it next time. If you think I can get it right next time, press 2. All right, a lot of people are voting 2, okay? A lot of people are voting 2. All right, Tarot Shart really doesn't want me to do it. Tarot Shart is typing every variation of consecutive ones that they are allowed to within 30 seconds. That's the wrong button, I'm sorry. What is this? What is this link? What is Discord link? It's just my shit-eating face. It's just my shit-eating face. Okay. Okay. I'm really gullible, so don't take advantage of my trust. Okay. We're going to find out if this is annoying to clap along to the theme song, and I'm going to do it right this time, okay? Not as a joke, just so that we can get it. It's a control. Okay? So was that annoying? Or did...
I've spent the past 7 years...
God damn it! God damn it! I don't want to watch the fucking Wonka trailer!
Magician, inventor,
Fuck!
and chocolate maker.
I don't want to watch the Wonka trailer!
Nope, scratch that. Reverse it.
Turn it off! I don't want to watch the fucking Wonka trailer! Get it off the screen!
What are you doing?
God damn it!
I'm making chocolate, of course.
I'm making chocolate, of
Dark,
course.
white, nutty, absolutely insane.
Absolutely insane.
Many people have come
Absolutely
here to sell
insane.
chocolate. They've all been crushed by the chocolate car's head. You can't get a shop without selling chocolate, and you can't sell chocolate without a shop.
No dating.
What are we gonna do, Willie? Huh? Double hard.
The pencil paper.
Uh-huh.
I got an idea. I know things haven't been easy for you. They're gonna get better.
You promise?
I pinky promise. That's the most solemn vow there is.
Where do we start?
We'll find out, shall we? Who's for having gun? Nothing to see here. Just a small group of people defying the laws of gravity. Ladies and gentlemen of the Gallery Gourmet, my name is Willy Wonka.
I didn't want to do this today. I wanted to do Courthouse of Sin. Sorry, I was yelling because it was loud. And then it stopped. And then it stopped. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, we can get back to it. I don't think, and I'm just going to be honest. I don't think that I'm going to get the song right. After a couple of tries, I just don't. No, I don't. I mean, after that performance, I just don't think that I can. I don't think I can do it. So, you got the claps right the second time, but there aren't claps there. I realized that as I was clapping. Deusteru says, give up. Okay. Let's get back to it. I'm not going to get it going. I'm sorry. Okay? Without playing the song, how many claps do you think it is? It's 5 claps. It's 5 claps. No, it's not 4. No, it's 5. It's definitely 5 claps. Don't gaslight me. I know that it's 5. Okay, I thought there was a different clap. I thought there was a clip. Yeah, I thought it was like there was kind of a lead-in clap. I thought there was one for each friend. Yeah, that's a good description. There are 4 claps. Six friends? Okay. Order. We're doing court. Order. Order in the court. Order in the court. Order. I went to take a shit and you're still on this. How much has the viewers gone down? How much has the viewers gone down since I started doing the clap joke? How much? Up? Oh. 50 viewers, not kidding. No way. We're down to 6 viewers. Okay. Raise your hand if you're viewing the stream. Raise your hand if you're viewing the stream, and then I'll just count the amount of people in the chat, and then I'll know how many people are watching. Okay. Looks like 15 or 20 people. Okay, so like 15 or 20 people. Anyway. The clapping is not loud or startling. I think it is. I'm almost certain it is. Like, I'm almost certain that it is. Okay. I think that if anything that you do, if somebody genuinely, like, sincerely asks you, stop, you should just stop. They both sound annoying. It sounds like she's in a mood about something else, and she just doesn't want to hear it. But also, they're watching Friends as a couple. So, not a lot good going on. Just in general. Here. Hey now, I'm sorry. Let me just ask, in chat, is there anybody...
Let's move this over.
Mel, thanks for the sub. Is there anybody who actually, genuinely likes Friends? And not because it's nostalgic or any other reason, but you watch it and you think this is a good show. I don't hate it. That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking, is there... somebody needs to like it. Like, actually just watch it and think, it's okay. Or it's pretty good. Not just okay. It's pretty good. Nobody likes it. My girlfriend is trying to show me Friends right now. Actually... Sorry. This is Fork Tines, by the way. And his girlfriend is wearing a name tag that says Mrs. Fork Tines. What, Friends? With you? I'm watching a fat fuck try to clap right now. Can you come back later? He's only live for 3 hours a day. And you're interrupting me while I'm watching him? I'm not interested. Sex? Oh, what the fuck are you even talking? What the fuck? Just leave. Holy shit. A Peter Griffin laugh. That's 50 cents. Okay. Let me just keep that in my ledger. All right. Looks like if I have about 15 more Peter Griffin laughs that I can pay for this month before I can't afford rent. So there's that. I could sell some of my clothes. I could sell some of my clothes. Order. Order in the court. Order in the court, okay? I think this guy's an asshole just for the basic idea of if you do something that's annoying. Sorry. My pause play button, that tab was supposed to be set to the jazz. Okay. So this guy, yeah, this guy's a dickhead because he won't just do something to not bother his girlfriend or whatever. Okay. Let's see. What's another good one? Okay, here's a good one. This is not Emma the Asshole. This is an advice. Next case. Stupid, but I have a problem with the seagull at work. I'm a line cook. I go smoke by the dumpsters a few times a day. We get seagulls in our parking lot. A well-known restaurant. It's busy, and tourists are sloppy with their fries. I also suspect the tourists are feeding the seagulls because it's cute, even though it's very against the rules. Regardless, the gulls do not fear man or God. They are used to people. A few weeks back, one of the gulls swooped down and took my cig. I think he thought it was a French fry. However, it's happened a few times since. I know it's the same guy because he has a dark spot on his chest. I call him the Pestilence. This guy rules. I'm concerned he is now addicted to nicotine. He's by the dumpsters at the same time as my breaks every single day. This is obviously not good for him, and I'm getting mad about him bumming off me because smoking is expensive. Do I try to quit smoking? This would be the funniest reason to quit smoking. We did not do this one. I've never read this one. I've never read this one before in my life. I'll make noise and try to appear large to scare him off, but the Pestilence is hip to my tricks. Have work crack down on tourists feeding the gulls? What do I do? Are there sonar weapons? Could I possibly give the Pestilence Havana syndrome? Is that possible? Could I do that? I'm being bullied by a seagull. He also stole a $10 bill from a coworker. It's... Why would you even have that out? How would that even work? How would this even work? The $10 bill? Also, what about the 2? There should be a 2 in there. It's 12. There should be a 2 in there. So, the way that I see it is his friend literally nudges the other guy and says, hey, check this out. 10 beautiful dollars. And he's holding it up in the sun, and then Seagull just snatches it out of his hand. Oh, oh! Yes, sir, I'm about to buy one hamburger with this $10. A hamburger sandwich just for me. Finish reading It's a Woman? Whatever. Sorry, I was describing a very gendered situation where the hamburger guy. We don't have any animal resources, and animal control just laughed when we called. Any advice welcome, and yes, I am serious. He sucks, but I care about wildlife, and he's probably too young to be smoking. Okay. And do also donate to a women's shelter if you assumed I'm a man. I'm just a mess of a woman. It's easy to get those confused. Also, yes, I am a writer, and I'm about to try to publish a chapbook.
once, I'm afraid. So explain
A
to me in
chapbook?
no uncertain terms that to cut my jib was entirely beyond reproach, and so I
A
went
chapbook?
what goes on. No coward of rap, I'm not blithering. The world of chap is what I'm living in. Spelled backwards means nothing at all. Stop fiddle-faddling and come to the ball. Check the facts and expose those prats. Their task.
Fucking SpongeBob rap. Fucking SpongeBob rap. What is this? I thought all you guys knew about Chap Hop. Because the go off chaps really like it. Oh, fiddle faddle, it's the go off chaps. Finish the song? Not in a million fucking years. Not in 100 million years. I am not going to play it. SpongeBob Golden State Killer was caught. I thought that was Stewie Griffin. Stewie Griffin. Not all of us watch the Go Off Kings. I don't watch that shit. Listen, I'm not gonna watch that shit. Okay, so this is actually tough because I don't know. I think that sometimes you need to... Could you flick an animal in the head? This is just a funny thing to read about this is just a funny thing to read in the chat. Like, I don't know why it just tickles me. It's like everyone's just saying it fucking sucks and I'm like, okay. I don't know what. They had audio issues, right? Okay. I think that there were a bunch of crazy noises. Yeah, on the Go Off King stream yesterday, they had like, God, it was so fucking annoying. They had this guy doing a Peter Griffin laugh for like the first hour of the stream. Like, an hour of just the fucking Peter Griffin laugh joke. Like, it was so not funny. I hate that. No, that was so lame. That was your stream? What? Goof King's stream makes me cry laugh. And mine too, right? Okay, order. My verdict. Here's my verdict on this. I think you need to flick the seagull on the forehead. I think you need to flick the seagull in the forehead. They don't speak English, so you need to speak to them on their language. They know what flicking the head is. I got into a conflict with a friend of mine once about, because I mentioned the way that I had, like, I mentioned a story about at a friend's house, they have all these animals outside, including like a shithead swan that is like he is such a dick. He will just, he just comes over just to fuck with you. And the only way that you can get the swan to leave you alone is you gotta grab it, you gotta grab him by the neck and like kind of swing him away. Like, animal abuser, that was kind of the response that I got. But also, what do you want me to talk to him? Like, what do you... This is a Curb episode? This is absolutely a Curb Your Enthusiasm episode. Listen, I'm not saying I'm like I'm not going after the swan. I'm just like, you know, knock it off. Just knock it off. Come on. Like, it's just... They're an animal. They don't speak English. If they did, I would probably try to have a conversation with them, but that's not, you know. Animals can handle some mild violence. That's what they do. That's what they do. I work at an animal shelter. Sometimes you gotta huck a cat back into its carrier when it's being a shithead. Dude, one of my favorite pieces of Twitch drama of all time is when a female streamer that I cannot remember her name, maybe it was Alinity, dropped a cat from 3 feet off the ground, and everyone was like, You just tried to murder an animal! She threw the cat behind her head. If it's an old cat, okay. Cats jump from a really high distance, okay? You know your cat, okay? That's how cats are, all right? In fact, if you try to set a cat down, they will freak out. That's actually something. She did give one cat a little vodka once. She shouldn't have done that. That's bad to do. That's really bad. You shouldn't do that. I didn't know about that. Yeah. Why? I think it's poison, right? It's like poison. Don't give people food. There's any number of ways in which it could, like, kill the animal. And then you will be sad that you did that. Yeah. She picked the cat up by its neck and swung it around. The chat got mad and she said, "What am I supposed to do? Talk to it?" Listen, all I'm saying, let's wind it back from talking about that incident, okay? Sometimes you need to communicate with animals on their level. That's it. You know? Sometimes you gotta yell at a dog and bark at a dog. Sometimes you gotta meow at a cat. And so sometimes you gotta crawl like an ant. If you want the ants to leave, you gotta crawl like an ant. And you gotta do that. You gotta hiss at a snake. Please show us your dog bark, Jesse? Okay. Can I do like a dog whine? I like this sound that dogs do, where they just kind of go, like they're like about to bark, but they're not going to bark. And then they do like a really, I'm not gonna do the loud bark. I don't want to. I don't want to do it. That's what my parents' dogs do for like 4 hours. That's dog for I'm about to lose it. Okay. Let's move on. We've been on this fucking same thing for like 2 hours. Okay. What's this one? I can't even look at this one because it's been deleted. And this is the one I want to read more than anything else. I really want to read this one. I really want to read this one and I can't because it's been deleted. My BF got poop in my book? Wayback Machine? I don't know how to work any of that. Hold on. Discord link. Oh, this is the Frieza one. Hold on. I don't think we're gonna do the Frieza one. Oh, this one is so funny. Let's do this one. Peter Griffin noise? Yeah. Okay. This one, I want to talk about this one so bad. Neighbor's ugly fence. They refuse to paint our side. This is so crazy. This is like psychotic. We've purchased a property with fencing in place. We expect that the fence belongs to the neighbors. It's clearly inside their boundary according to the pegs. They've painted on their side but refused to let us paint the side facing us because the previous owner of our property wouldn't share costs of the fence. Everyone who visits mentions the ugly splattered fence. It's the main view. We have offered to paint our side entirely at our cost with the same paint stain color to match their side, but they have refused. We don't want to serve a fencing notice to put in an actual boundary fence, but it's tempting as they are being total dicks about the whole thing. If we were to paint it, what consequences could there be? Do we have any rights? Now, this is in New Zealand. This is r/legal advice New Zealand. So I don't know what the laws are in New Zealand. But that is so funny to only paint your side of the fence. That's so funny. Don't you have to drive by the other house? That's like if you had like a barn in your backyard and you just paint the side that you can see from your house. Like, I can't believe it. It's literally I can't see it, so it doesn't exist. Insane to be that vindictive to people who don't even live there anymore. So here's the thing. They're like, we don't want you to paint it because you're going to make it ugly. You're going to make it not the color we want it to be. You're going to make us look at an ugly fence. And to be fair, it is their fence. But, well, this is difficult. I'm trying to think of a way to say be polite to your neighbors while also saying that homeowners associations suck ass. Only solution is your own fence. That's actually not a solution. It's actually not a solution because you'd still be able to see the other fence. Like you'd still be able to see the other fence through your fence. So it wouldn't even fix. Then you would just have an extra fence for no reason and still be able to see the ugly fence. I'm picturing picket fences. You can still see through the slats. You still know that there's an ugly thing out there. What do you mean? I'm sorry. Is this a fucking concrete barrier that you're describing? No, we're looking up an example of a picket fence because you guys are being pedantic. You want to argue with me. Okay. Oh, it's a picket fence. It's a picket fence, guy. Jesse, are you crazy? It's a picket fence. How would you be able to see the other fence behind it? That's a shit fence? This is what fences look like. What kind of fence are you talking? That's not the fence? How do you know that's not the fence? You are projecting a new kind of fence that you're inventing that, hello, listen, I just want you to know that recently I've been made into a full-time streamer. I'm actually streaming full-time. And, I don't mind an older woman, somebody who owns property. Anything could happen in New Zealand. Though I don't even know what the laws are here, ma'am. Miss or Mrs.? Are you jacking off? I'm talking about fences. Okay. Go Off Kings are here. I don't know which one it is, but he said jacking off and he seems pissed off to even be alive, so it's definitely JF. Would imagine it's this. This is the... Sorry. Lucky guess. If it's this, you need to sue them. If it's this, you need to have a lawsuit about them. Because this is crazy if it's unpainted on your side. Like, you have to look at this and there's like, it's dripping down from the other side. If it's this, then yeah, I think you need to like, have a serious conversation and say, is it shitty to be like, hey, you're just like ruining my house? This is suburban madness? You're all crazy? Yeah. I'm trying to talk about this without being like, and not to call anyone out, but there's some people in the chat who I know own a home. They like to wave it around like they're the king of the world. And I don't want to be like them, like those guys. Who? Guillotine. Living in the suburbs is basically a psychological disorder. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. There's a lot of crazy people who live basically everywhere in the world. Now, definitely there are like upper middle class homes that you drive into the neighborhood and you look around and you're like, oh, everyone who lives here is a complete psychopath. Because it's these vast, empty lawns that are like, that have like no personality. There's nothing on them. Enormous houses, like that just look like shit. Yeah, get out fucking homes. When you drive into one of those neighborhoods, then I agree with you that it's suburban madness. But, I mean, geez. American suburbs are not comparable to other countries' suburbs. That's such a complicated idea to even to ever expect me to get into on stream. Or understand, really, at any level. The difference between American what do you think I am? You think I'm Cornel West? You think I'm Dr. Cornel West? I'm actually not. I didn't even wash my hair today. Homeowners repost. Actually, the bank owns my home. Lol. Okay. So I'm assuming you couldn't sell your house, right? If the bank owns your home, what I'm guessing is you wouldn't be able to sell your house and get several $100,000? Because they own it, after all, right? They own your home? You wouldn't be able to sell the bank's house, right? Okay, listen. Let's talk about this. I think you gotta be very solid with your neighbor about this. It's paint. It's so easy and simple. It doesn't affect your neighbor at all. This would break my heart. I've had such good neighbors in my life. This would break my heart to have like a really actually shitty neighbor. But here's what I say, okay? Verdict. Fuck your damn fence. Fuck your damn ass stupid fence. Fuck you.
Brats, they're not chaps. The government is posh, but they're not dandy. I've no cost, but I've a pipe, and I shall keep it handy. With great grooming comes great.
Sorry, it was really loud too. It was really loud too. Okay. What else do we have? We can do one more, I think. I think we have enough time for one more. Here's the next one. Next case! Next case! Welcome in, courthouse. Is watching cartoons at 14 weird? So I'm usually the type to watch old vintage cartoons or just any cartoon in general whenever I'm bored or stressed. I'm speaking Tom and Jerry, Pink Panther, Augie and the Cockroaches. What the fuck? Augie and the Cockroaches? Felix the Cat, etc. Those cartoons and others make me feel happy, distract my mind from everything, and just gives me a wave of nostalgia. Cartoons aren't that you're 14. You're 14. You're 14. You're actually just a dork. I don't know how to tell you this. You're not nostalgic for times past. You're just a fucking nerd. I know, okay? I spent 8 months trying to convince my parents to buy me BioShock 1 because I was the guy that you are. I know who this guy is. I know who you are. You're 14. You're not nostalgic. You're a loser. It's okay. And one day you're gonna be 23 years old, and you're gonna marry a beautiful lady, and it might work out 50-50. So just stick with it. Is it weird to watch cartoons as a 14-year-old? Do I need to grow out of it? The way this edit is crazy. This reason is crazy. The reason as to why I think it's weird is because most people at my school are more ghetto and are wannabe gangsters. Meanwhile, I'm the more nerdy type. I also feel like the only person at my school who watches cartoons when they're bored or are stressed. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna say something, and I don't want to, dog whistle. I don't know. I don't know. If I was in my hick high school, and I was 14, or middle school, I might also describe it this way. There is nothing like hicks want to be more than to be perceived like that, right? Every single one of them wants to be like Post Malone or Eminem. Like, also they're 14. Yeah. So here's the answer. And I hope that when I say this, I feel like I'm going to get pushback for saying this. It's okay to like anything that isn't evil, that isn't like actually evil. Like, it's not okay to like the rapping of Tom McDonald or to like Tucker Carlson, right? But stuff that doesn't hurt anyone else, you can like whatever you want. You just have to be embarrassed about it. I think that's important. I think it's important. I think it's very important to be embarrassed about it. You just have to be a little ashamed of yourself, and it'll be okay. You just got to be a little ashamed. Very important. The problem is, a lot, you know, aren't you an adult cartoon guy? No. What do you mean adult cartoon guy? Do you mean I watch adult cartoons, or I'm an adult and I watch cartoons? Hentai, porno, hentai. You watch hentai, porno. What's that behind you? Those are books. So, I don't know what you think you're talking about, because these are books. And it's a couple more books than I think are in your house. If I were to go to your house and check, I'm pretty sure I would see less or fewer books than I have. So, interesting. Okay. I think it's okay to like anything. I have like 300 Nancy Drew books. Are the books actually good? I need to play. I have like every Nancy Drew game ever made on CD. I need to buy a standalone CD drive and stream a bunch of Nancy Drew games, because they're so silly. It's for young girls though. That I gotta play those games. That's a Germa bit.
Great responsibility to get in your clothes.
That was an accident. That was an accident. I'm sorry. That was an accident. Okay. Here's verdict. Here's my verdict. What is this? Why? For what reason? I look like I'm being inspected in Papers, Please. like you're checking me for drugs in Papers, Please. And you're like, oh, okay, well, you don't have drugs, but this says M. I gotta click on that, and the guard's gotta take you out back. It's a good drawing. It's a good drawing. It's good. Dump them out. I don't know how to show you. I don't actually have breasts in real life. I don't have breasts in real life. If Oda drew Jesse, I need to actually get myself a commission of me in Oda's style. That would be killer. That would be so good. Could they draw it without the bikini top? Shut up. I got too excited. I got too excited. I'm not. No. Put this in freak fuck submissions. This is gonna make me so angry. Jake, put this in submissions. This is gonna make me so angry. We'll watch it on Friday, okay? There's a couple of vids I wanted to watch, and we only have so much time, okay? The worst joke of the stream. I really like that joke. I'm not gonna pull worst joke of the stream for the clapping joke. I think it's really funny. Robert De Niro impression.
Nah. You insulted him a little bit.
Good so far.
A little out of order yourself. You insulted him a little bit. You make a move. I'm standing right here. You make a move.
You make a move.
I heard some things. Joey.
He put mimicry in the title.
I heard some things. I got no choice. I got no choice.
I got no choice. I got no choice. What's this? Is he putting fucking ranch on a steak? What the fuck is this video? What the fuck am I even looking at? What the hell is he? It is ranch! White sauce dummy? Hey, why don't you read the bottle where it says Ranch King Classic Ranch? I think it's ranch. I think it's a joke. The joke is that he's eating way too fast. He finishes his food within the first 2 minutes of the movie. That's the joke.
Nah.
That's the joke, okay? The ranch is not the joke. This, like, the food selection is not part of the joke, okay? By the way, this is like the most viewed Badlands video of all time. It's got 10 million views and I've never seen it. Hello, Alexi. This is a 2-liter Sprite cranberry chug in under a minute.
One Sprite cranberry?
This is old. This is an old video. Is Badlands still missing? He has not posted yet since the bean chug. So,
welcome to
the Sailman says, "Ahoy, DBJ." More people need to do theme accounts on this website. More people need to do like theme like roleplay accounts on the website.
This right here is something that a lot of my subs want to see me do. Sprite cranberry.
By the way, Sprite cranberry goes crazy. It's so good.
Self-explanatory.
It's really, really
never
good.
tried
It's kind of
this.
crazy.
So this is going to be pretty fun.
I'm your sub, Badlands. Badlands was born in 1997. He's 25.
Well, I want a Sprite cranberry.
Do you want me to ship you the Badlands Canadian exclusives? I don't know what that means. Are you talking about the drinks? One of the best things somebody could send me in the P.O. box is snacks, candies, and sodas from other countries. That makes me go crazy. I'm like a little child. I am like a little child. Please don't send me expired food.
Look at that. That's right.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Have you had Tim Tams? I don't think so. The best one that I ever received was actually from Beep, Tang Fastix. And I know that, listen, Tang Fastix, when I say it out loud, it's like, every time I say it, I'm like, did I just say a slur? And I don't even, like, I get scared. I get scared every time I say it. But they're my favorite candy I've ever had in my entire life. They're so good. Is it just me, or is he taking his fucking time? I guess it's 2 liters. It looks like more when it's in the boot, but this is probably more than he usually chugs. In his hand, it looks like a 16-ounce bottle. Yep. That is such a scary... Dude, that is such a scary smile and look that he gives to the camera. That's the scariest thing I've ever seen him do. That smile and look. He just waits for way too long. He waits for way too long.
That's all she wrote, folks.
He almost broke his own.
Chugging the world, one bottle at a time.
Whatever you do in life, stay hungry and focus. Hey, Solm, thanks for the sub. Great to see you, Chief. Great to see you. Okay. How much time do we have left? I think we have enough time to watch this. I wanted to watch this because I think it's an indoors peep.
Well, just in time for football season, we've got a fun new play on words.
It's a peep this out, but he's indoors.
Promo over here at Little Caesars. That's right, guys. You already know what it is. For today's review, I'm checking out the...
He's in his... Hey, thanks for the 888. Thank you for the... Hey, thanks. Thank you. Thank you for that. Oh, this is really a lot longer. Hey, Midnight Witch, thanks for the subscription.
The 4-quarter calzone, and it's more than just a play on words. A lot more. Stay tuned because it's up next for you. I'm Ian K, and you're about to peep this out.
He lives indoors? You could have You could have fooled me. Biblically accurate peep angel. This is like how somebody would draw 1/3 of the Trinity in the medieval ages. Like in 1400, this is how somebody would draw the father part of the Trinity. Yeah, he looks like Mysterio, but with a Stefan hat on.
Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty. Pizza, pizza.
Yes, sir. You can't keep a fun promo down. The Little Caesars calzone is back on the menu, guys. But
this looks so good, by the way.
It's not just a play on words. There's a lot more going on with this one this time out. Take a look at this.
This looks so good.
Action. A beautiful situation.
Maybe not so much the ham. I think I could go without the ham.
Of meaty goodness.
But Little Caesars...
Let me break it on down for you fully before we get right into it. All right, so...
And I know that they call it crazy bread and crazy sauce and all... When it's crazy... What that means is they put the cheapest Parmesan cheese they could possibly buy onto it. And you know what? Good for you, man.
Looking at here is a pretty
disgusting. Haven't you ever been poor before? I'm going to tell you, eating Little Caesars after it has like made up a part of your diet because it's so cheap and you were so poor. Whenever I eat a slice of Little Caesars now, I do the thing that the critic from the end of Ratatouille does. He eats the bite of Ratatouille and he zooms back in time to when he was a child. Only it's me living in a tiny one-bedroom apartment with 3 other guys. And sharing a room with 2 guys and we put up a curtain. And we're like, no, it's 2 rooms. But I'm going back in time.
Unique shape for a large pizza here.
And I'm looking around and I look to my left and it's like, the fuck, there's a lady here. There's not even room, like I'm on a twin bed. What the fuck? What the hell is she doing here? I got Little Caesars, there's a lady on the twin bed.
Here at Little Caesars, featuring 4 particular meats right there in the middle.
This was when I'm like 19.
Italian sausage and ham.
Jesse, wake up! It's not real. It's not real.
Calzone-like crust that's filled with mozzarella cheese, and one of 4 of those particular.
You're gonna get canceled in your flashback, Jesse. Half your age plus 7. Half your age plus 7. I'm like 50% opacity, like trying to reach out to me.
Meats as well. So again. You're going to find pepperoni, bacon, Italian sausage, and ham on the inside of each of those points.
You lived on your own at 19? I think I was 20. But yes. When I was like 20, I moved out to Chicago for basically no reason and lived there for 4 years or 5 years. Again, for no reason. It's 750 miles away from my... I didn't even go to school out there.
Guys, so basically 2 pieces for each, and I gotta say, it's looking
I'd
pretty
like
cool,
never
guys.
been
Pretty
there before.
appetizing, on top of the unique shape. And of course, since this is Little Caesars after all, we've got a side of crazy sauce for dipping. So guys, a nice combination of goodness with this one, all for $8.99. Not too bad. So there you go, just in time for the start of football
Sharing a
season.
one-bedroom with 3 other guys isn't really living on your own.
Let's peep out
You're
this
right,
flavor.
it's worse. It's much, much worse and much
Yeah, I
harder.
see Little Caesars, the official sponsor
It's
of
like
the
1,000
NFL,
times
a
worse
very
and more
situation,
difficult.
And also the official sponsor of the Los Angeles Rams here in Southern Cali right now. So that
What is this? Yes, dude! Yes! Yes, this is my shit! Oh, yes, dude! Somebody needs to make a mod, and it's the whole game is normal, except replace one person with this model. For no reason. That would be so fun. Oh, I love this. I gotta play. I've been meaning to play Papers, Please again because it's just.
Actually is very
I have to play it like once a year.
cool. So of course they're gonna run with this one.
Capture the gay eyes.
4 quarters of football. I see you, Little Caesars. I see you. So, all right. So let's get this party started by picking up one of these slices, and I think I'll start off with the ham variant here. And as you can see, a very lovely combination of the calzone-like fold in the very back of this particular one, and of course you're gonna see more of that ham action, but naturally some of that meaty action right there in the middle.
Hold on.
I'm smoking it.
This guy looks like. Did we go in the future 40 years? And now JF is a hot sauce guy?
Ed Curry. I'm a professional hot sauce maker and pepper breeder. There are a lot of different
Like, what the...
hot sauces you can choose from all over the world.
He's a botanist? Took you a bit to think of that
And
one?
what they say
I'm dying
is
today.
in the bottom.
It doesn't look like JF. It looks like JF to me. This guy looks exactly like JF. To me. Not really? Yes, he does. He looks exactly like JF. Hold on. No, let me pull this up. Hold on.
No one told you life was gonna be this way.
Stream's over. Thank you for watching. Stream's over. Worst new bit. I'm sorry. Stream's over. Now, I'm going to be back. I'm going to be back tomorrow, actually, on Demi's stream. Gonna be, oh my God, 5 gifteds from Fork Tines. Is he gonna click it? Is he gonna light it? Is he gonna get it going? Is he gonna get it? Hey, shake, 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 shake it. Just try fucking shaking it. Just try fucking shaking it. Try shaking it. Well, he's not gonna get it now. Ooh! Hey, thank you so much for the 5 gifteds. Appreciate the hell out of you. Thank you. So, you just start whenever and stop whenever now? No, I start at 6. I was late today because of the dentist. I'm sorry. Okay? It's always at 6. On Friday, it's going to be at 6, and it's going to be the Intrusive Thoughts stream. Get your bits ready. It's going to be a crazy, crazy show on Friday. Look forward to it. The Intrusive Thoughts stream is going to be a lot of fun. When is the Demi thing happening? 11 Eastern time. I believe 8 Pacific time tomorrow. Demi, penis pump, so you want to win a penis pump time. So that's tomorrow. But show up on Friday. And join the Discord if you haven't. And thanks for watching. And this was so much fun. And I had such a nice time today. And I almost didn't stream today, and I'm really glad that I did stream today, and I always am glad that I stream because I like to stream. Thanks so much. Thank you so much for playing my game. Okay, Who do we want to raid? Howl! Howl! Dude, I never get a chance to stream Howl. Raid Howl. Raid Howl. Howl Doughty. I never get a chance to raid Howl. Let's raid Howl. Give him the forks when you're there. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, everyone. Bye. I'll see you on Friday. Make sure you show up bright and early. Bye.